Supreme Court limits nationwide injunctions in birthright citizenship fight. Washington, D.C., June 27, 2025. In a pivotal 6-3 decision today, the U.S. Supreme Court issued a ruling in Trump v. CASA that reshapes how federal courts can block presidential policies, with far-reaching implications for former President Trump's order challenging birthright citizenship. Legal background. Executive Order 14160. Signed by President Trump on January 20, 2025, this directive aimed at automatic U.S. citizenship for children born in the U.S. to non-citizen parents, including tourists and visa holders. Lower court response. Multiple federal district courts issued universal injunctions blocking the order nationwide. In fact, by mid-May, 39 such injunctions have been issued, extending beyond the birthright policy. The Supreme Court's ruling. The justices focused not on the constitutional question of birthright citizenship itself, but on whether district courts have the authority to issue nationwide injunctions. Majority opinion, authored by Justice Barrett, nationwide injunctions likely exceed the authority granted to lower courts. Instead, courts should tailor injunctions narrowly to the specific plaintiffs before them. The ruling stays existing universal injunctions only insofar as they exceed the necessary scope to provide complete relief to the original plaintiffs, leaving further narrowing to lower courts. Dissents warn of alarming consequences. Justice Sotomayor warned that the ruling could jeopardize constitutional safeguards, putting rights at the mercy of local courts rather than ensuring uniform protection nationwide. Justice K. B. Jackson asserted that this ruling effectively gives the executive license to push unconstitutional policies, removing a vital judicial check. Immediate effects. Procedural shift. Legal challengers must now either bring class action suits to seek nationwide relief or pursue litigation in multiple jurisdictions. Birthright citizenship remains in limbo. The Supreme Court did not rule on the constitutionality of Trump's policy. Lower courts will now reassess the injunctions and determine whether they can stand in a narrower form. Political and policy reactions. White House reaction. Praised the ruling as a monumental victory that removes procedural barriers blocking Trump's agenda and accelerates efforts against birthright citizenship and sanctuary policies. Civil liberties groups and lawmakers, critics, including the ACLU and Latino advocacy organizations, caution the decision threatens a unified constitutional standard and places immigrant families in potentially chaotic legal territory. Judicial reform proponents. Supporters argue the court curbed excessive judicial overreach and judge shopping, reaffirming the need for tailored relief. Broader implications. Area impact. Judicial authority district courts' ability to extend orders nationwide is now significantly constrained. Plaintiffs must build class actions or file across jurisdictions. Executive power easier rollout of administration policies, with fewer systemic legal roadblocks, though challenges remain viable in individual venues. Constitutional inconsistency. The decision may lead to uneven constitutional protections. Citizens' rights could hinge on their district. What to watch next? 1. District court reassessment. Lower courts will decide which injunctions can remain in narrowed form or must be dismissed. 2. Class action suits. Groups like Casa de Maryland are already filing class action motions to maintain nationwide protections. 3. Merits of birthright citizenship. A future Supreme Court case may delve into the substantive constitutional question, potentially challenging precedent, such as United States versus Wong Kim Ark, 1898.